Cities are getting bigger than ever. By 2050, more than 2/3 of the world will live in urban areas. This is good for the economy, but also brings more challenges like managing traffic, public transport, and also protecting people from an up-and-coming threat called heat stress. Heat stress is the inability of the body to deal with heat, causing symptoms like heavy sweating, headaches, elevated body temperature, and loss of consciousness. Heat stress may sound innocent, but for vulnerable people like the elderly or babies, it can cause some serious damage. One of the biggest reasons why heat stress is an up-and-coming threat is climate change. It causes glaciers to melt, sea level to rise, wildfires and droughts to occur, but most importantly, it causes global warming. Global warming or temperature rise is one of 3 reasons why heat stress is getting more dangerous in cities. But in order to create the full image, we need to take the other 2 key factors into consideration as well. By combining these factors, the risk of heat stress can be determined. Let's start with temperature. We already discussed temperature earlier in this video, but this graph makes it more clear. You can see that the mean temperature has risen in the past century, and this indicates that heat stress is getting more dangerous. Now we are going to talk about exposure. In this graph you can see that people are living closer to each other than ever. This indicates that more people live in cities and are thus exposed to heat stress. Last but not least, vulnerability. In this graph you can see that the amount of vulnerable people has risen in the past 18 years, and this number will grow. So we just saw that the temperature has risen, that more people are exposed to heat stress, and that more people are vulnerable to heat stress. This means that the risk is rising and that people need to be informed about this threat. In our Geohub you can take a look at the tools that we made that would inform people about heat stress. Heat waves are dangerous, but together we can beat the heat!